Hi, this is Solomon with the Mortgage Hub. If you're self-employed and thinking about buying a house in the next year or two, this video could save you months of frustration. The question is, should you talk to your CPA before applying for a mortgage? The answer is yes, and here's why. Let me be clear up front. I'm a mortgage lender, not a tax advisor. Everything I'm about to share is about how mortgage underwriting works, not tax advice. Always consult your CPA for tax strategy. Here's why this conversation matters. When you're self-employed, lenders calculate income based on what you report to the IRS on your tax returns. Many self-employed borrowers legitimately earn significantly more than what shows up on their tax returns after business deductions. That's completely legal and normal. You're entitled to deduct legitimate business expenses. But here is the challenge. Your CPA's job is to minimize your tax liability by maximizing your legitimate business deductions. A mortgage lender's job is to document your income capacity to repay the loan. These two objectives can create tension when you're trying to qualify for a mortgage. I see this situation regularly. A successful business owner who's been running a profitable business for years, earning strong income. But when we review their tax returns, their income after deductions is $30,000 to $40,000. Based on what's documented on their tax returns, they don't qualify for the loan amount they need, even though they earn much more. The challenge is timing. By the time someone applies for a mortgage, they've usually already filed their tax returns for the past 2 years. Those numbers are locked in, and lenders must use what's reported to the IRS. We can't use what you tell us you earn. We have to use what's documented. But if you plan ahead and talk to your CPA 6 to 12 months before applying, or ideally a year or two, you have options. You can work with your CPA to project what your income will look like on the upcoming tax returns and adjust your deduction strategy accordingly. This isn't about doing anything improper. It's about timing your legitimate business deductions strategically. Your CPA might suggest reducing certain discretionary deductions temporarily, things like home office expenses, vehicle expenses, or meal deductions, so your tax returns more accurately reflect your actual earning capacity. Yes, you may pay more in taxes for a year or two, but if qualifying for your home purchase is the priority, that short-term trade-off can be worth it. And if you haven't filed your current taxes yet, this conversation becomes even more important. Once you file, those numbers are reported to the IRS, and that's what lenders will use. But if you're still in the planning phase for this tax year, you have time to adjust your approach. Here's what I recommend. If you're self-employed and planning to buy a house, schedule a meeting with your CPA now. Tell them you're planning to apply for a mortgage in the next 12 to 24 months. Ask them to help you project what your income will look like on your tax returns and discuss how to balance tax efficiency with mortgage qualification. If your CPA wants to understand more about how mortgage underwriting works, I'm happy to jump on a call with both of you. I do this regularly with clients and their CPAs. We can work together to make sure you're positioned for success without compromising your tax strategy long term. The key takeaway here is don't wait until you're ready to apply for a mortgage to think about how your tax returns will look. Plan early with your CPA. Understand how lenders will calculate your income. Make strategic decisions about your deduction timing. This approach can save you months of frustration and help you qualify for the home you want. If you found this helpful, check out my other videos on self-employed mortgages. I've covered topics like how lenders calculate your income from tax returns, what happens if your returns show a loss, and bank statement loan options. If you're thinking about buying and want to discuss your specific situation, please give me a call.